Hello, welcome to my channel, WingSpiritualClarity. My name is Wendy. I'm going to be doing a reading for Libra. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my space. We'll start with a Kali card to get the overall energy of the space. Yuga Shakti. All right, this is number 13. Yuga Shakti. Her timing is fierce with compassionate wisdom. To love her is to honor her greater knowing. She demands the surrender of our futile attempts to control that which is beyond our sphere of understanding, until that pain transforms into a sweet pleasure of release. Even the right thing cannot attain fruition at the wrong time. Ooh, divine timing. Trust her and be shown again and again that her divinely orchestrated workings of time serve you faithfully with love and grace. I love that. Anybody else feel this looks like someone famous? Maybe it's just me. Okay, her timing is fierce. So it feels timing keeps coming up. It also seems like right now, Libras, that there's an attachment or attachments to some kind of outcome that you want, how you want something to go, how you believe something should go, how you should show up, how others should show up, how things should be. So I'm getting a lot of shoulds. Your angelic card is 24, hearing guidance. Are you listening to your higher self? Are you listening to your guides? Are you listening to your higher self, your inner wisdom? Or are you looking for wisdom outside of yourself or guidance from others? It feels like it can be quite confusing because everybody's going to have a different opinion. So it feels like there's a situation, something that's going on right now with you, Libras, that are causing a lot of trying to find the answer. And what Yuga Shakti also was explaining is that when you're in a confused space, or when the answer, sometimes the answer just isn't ripe and ready, or you're not ripe and ready to receive the answer. So there's a divine timing that needs to take place. And I'm getting, I need the answer right now, instead of trusting, trusting the process, trusting that you will receive the answer when the time is right. All right, your animal totem today, Libras, are giraffe, foresight. You are able to see what is in store for the future. So I feel like this as well is, I know I've got the capability and the ability to see what's my next step. I'm getting that your vibration might be moving around a lot. A lack of consistent vibration. And so you're shifting timelines. And so maybe part of a day or one day you're like, oh, I feel, I sense, I see that this is how this is going to turn out. But then the next day your vibration or something happens and your vibration is lower. And then you're like, well, now I see that it's something else. So which timeline, which outcome is going to happen? And by letting go of the need for controlling the outcome and trusting that whatever happens is for your highest and greatest good. Surrendering, trusting your path, trusting your guides. With trusting your guides, your guides are like, this is so delicious. Let go and not need to know how it turns out. What if it's so much better than what you're trying to manifest an outcome? What if the outcome is so much better than what you could even imagine, that you're trying to control it, where trying to control an outcome and having an attachment to an outcome would not be as wonderful as this amazing outcome if you could just let go of the attachment of needing it to turn out in a certain specific way. I'm getting that some of you are really uncomfortable with uncertainty. Yeah, a lot of us, yeah. And the vibrations on the planet and within yourself are shifting so frequently that it's making it difficult to really know which timeline you're going to be on for that outcome. All right. So, all right, Libras, in the past, you've been finding balance in relationship, finding balance between your masculine and feminine energies. I'm hearing that old song, we're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. So there's something that some situation, relationship, something that has caused an incredible amount of imbalance in your life. And at some point in the past, you were like, I need balance. I need balance here. And I need to find balanced relationships. I need to find balanced, I need that reflection. I need to find balance within, so I'm grounded, balanced, some peace. I heard I need some fucking peace. So yeah, some peace, some balance, prosperity. This is having a real relationship feeling, like wanting to find that balance and harmony and prosperity within, and that loving yourself. It feels like you've been working on loving yourself, filling your own cup of love, and not seeing that reflection back at least as much as you would like to. Bottom of the deck is base chakra. So feels like an invitation to ground. Energetically, you can ground by just picturing from your base chakra, which is your root chakra, first chakra, grounding into the center of the earth, connecting with earth. Releasing whatever no longer serves you. All right. In present time, right now, Libras, you are in Healing Begins. This has a real looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe a lot of veils in your life are collapsing or becoming see-through, or opening up and seeing yourself and seeing people around you in a new way. I mean, the heart space in this card is lit up. So seeing yourself in a new way, and your feet, your energetic feet, I have to walk my path. I'm seeing myself clearly, maybe for the first time in a real profound way, and I need to follow. I can't unsee. It's like it's a consciousness, a raising of consciousness. And once you see past the veil, you can't unsee it. You can't go back to being small. And there's a real bravery that's coming through right now, Libras. Seeing injustice, feeling injustice, seeing the scales not being balanced, and it feels like a real mission to ensure that you find balance within, and by you finding balance within, that you help those around you find balance. And also those who are disruptive and are determined to live, speak, act in an imbalanced way for themselves and others, that it feels like you're not choosing, you're figuring out how to release them and let them go. Bottom of the deck, nurture. So Empress card. Feels like you're really stepping into a self-nurturing, taking care of yourself, that you've been through a lot, that the Empress has been through. Some of you, there might be a new baby, new relationship, there's just a lot of, I'm hearing new. It's like you're shedding so many things in your life that no longer serve you. And that's why things are feeling up in the air with situations, because your vibration is raised and you're wondering if others are going to raise their vibration and join you, or if you're going to have to say goodbye to people, situations, relationships, jobs that are no longer work for you. Again, getting into that heart space so you can, and ground, so you can find your inner guidance, your guidance from spirit guides, your higher self, source, angels, whoever you connect with that's on a higher vibration, and that your future, your foresight, where you're wanting to be able to go, might not be a specific storyline, situation, but a feeling space. I know that I want to live balanced and grounded and at peace. So it might be, you might be more at the, instead of attaching to an outcome that needs to happen, or it needs to happen now, I'm creating this space within so the universe can show me that lovely balanced reflection in my environment and the people around me. Your higher self is saying, awaiting results. So this is like Seven of Pentacles, the pentacles growing on the vine. So there is some exhaustion I'm feeling, that this has caused whatever is going on in your life right now, and what has been going on has been, I heard torture. It is just exhausting. And you're hoping that all the the wonderful seeds that you've planted within yourself and outside in your 3D world, that they come into fruition. And your higher self is also just with Yuga Shakti also was talking again and again in her message about divine timing, letting things, letting you and letting the situation unfold in the correct timing, not trying to rush anything. And your higher self is backing that up and validating, saying it's a timing thing. It's hard for you in your 3D body to understand that it is about timing, that you can't rush something, that you're right where you need to be, and everything is unfolding perfectly. So if things were unfolding perfectly, if that was your guidance, how would you feel differently about where you are now? What would you let go of? What thoughts, what situations, what actions? Your challenge right now is well-deserved reward. This is 9 of Pentacles. So enjoying being right where you are. I'm getting that you've had to climb this impossible climb by yourself. And I'm to look back at how far you've come, to not just be moving forward without recognition and patting yourself on the back for all the progress that you've made. Where were you 6 months ago? Mentally, emotionally, what were you going through? What have you learned since then? How much have you changed since then? How much have you changed since a year ago? How much have you shifted and changed since 5 years ago? And allow yourself to take a break from needing things to be any different than the way they are right now, to have some fun. I'm hearing have some fun, lighten up, celebrate you, celebrate those around you. How can you bring more enjoyment into your world right now, today? What would allow you to pat yourself on the back for where you are and what you have achieved? I'm getting that the more that you really value and appreciate yourself, that others will also then reflect that back to you. That if you have difficulty appreciating yourself and your path and how far you've come, then there's that energy isn't within you. It's not an ego thing. It's a validating yourself, filling your own cup. You don't need validation from outside of you, but it does feel like there are others who also want to celebrate you as well, and to be open first, allowing you to see and being like, yes, I'm getting like a really being hard on yourself, perfect pictures. Like I need to be perfect. I can't mess up. And instead, we all make mistakes. It's okay. It's part of the human journey. We all learn from mistakes. Look how far I've come. Look how much I've learned from making those mistakes so I can become the person that I've always wanted to be. I'm trusting more and more in the timing. I'm letting go of things needing to be a specific way. I'm grounding and finding balance within. Wow. All right. Thank you, Libras. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I hope this resonated. Let me know. Bye.